big last.
What is it?
At least
And he's like floating.
they're not even floating. They're even floating. They've pulled them right forward. We're about 45 minutes in front of where we should be. We've got these 1, 2, 4 of the Box Nation fights have all finished early. So we needed to as well. How's Lee looking? Is he alright, yeah? Is he, yeah?
I've not been here at all, have I? What a shit's bad to do, mate.
Why have you not been in?
Not been well this week, but...
You've just got your medical.
I know, mate. I know. Oi, just told you.
Not live.
Yeah, it is.
Simon Clayton.
Joined by Earl and Boxing's Deck Smith. When you boxing again, Deck?
You're not allowed to say this. Well, I'm going for the title versus Fat Simon Clayton.
Delay, there's no thumb attachment on that ball.
Yeah. Okay, then.
Stop messing, Deck.
No, we need.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Yeah. You get me head down, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout this evening is a 4 3-minute rounds contest in the super bantamweight division. Firstly, fighting out of the red corner with over 35 contests under his belt, weighing in 8 stone, 8 pounds, 2 ounces, and tonight he wears the white and blue shorts. Please welcome from Evesham, Brett Fidoe! And across the ring in the blue corner, making his professional debut this evening, weighing in at 8 stone, 6 pounds, 7 ounces. And tonight he wears the claret and green shorts. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Preston, Ben Swarbrick. Your referee in charge is Steve Gray. Ladies and gentlemen, there will be a slight delay due to, we need to get a new glove for Ben. There will be a slight short delay. Thank you for your patience. This will be 4 3-minute rounds, and this is a super bantamweight contest.
Yeah, I'll have another one as well, Sally. Did you, mate? Yeah. It's going alright, isn't it, with the early night so far?
So just to recap, ladies and gentlemen, Brett Fidoe, 8 stone, 8 and 2. From Evesham, and again across the ring in the blue corner, 8'6", making his professional debut. Your referee will now give his final instructions to both boxers as soon as the glove is attached and secure. The referee will now give his final instructions to both boxers.
Okay, boys, if you call me, 10 minutes step back. Don't let your punches go on the back of the head. Take yourselves all taps. Touch them all.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 4 3s.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to VIP Boxing. Steve Wood, working on behalf
seconds out,
of himself.
round 1.
And VIP Promotions brings United Professional Boxing. Ben Swarbrick in the ring from Preston, making his professional debut. It's like the kind of claret and green trunks. See Paul on the back of him. He's fighting little Brett Fidoe. Game Brett Fidoe comes to give everybody a fight. It's 4 3-minute rounds in the super bantamweight division. The fight is currently going out live on Box Nation. You'll be watching this. This is a VIP recording. It's being recorded live. Nice work there from Swarbrick. Sold a few tickets as well. Fantastic opportunity. He wasn't due to be getting out there on his professional debut until a lot later on in tonight's show. He's got an opportunity to get out there now because we've had a couple of early finishes earlier on in the night. Dale Coyne, Jack Flatley, Liam Woodstock and Zelfa Barrett have all recorded early nights. It means he's getting his chance out there now. Nice work from Swarbrick. Fidoe's been here before. Knows how to roll with the shots, knows how to tuck up. Nice accurate shots again though from Swarbrick. He's impressing me here so far. Nice straight shots, he's hooking those hooks in as well. First thing that you notice about Swarbrick is how many tattoos has he got. He's very heavily inked. He's looking to land the double jab there, Swarbrick. Nice left hand downstairs. Fidoe's just looking to catch or parry these shots as they're coming through. John Evans is back from a little hiatus. Hello John, how are we?
Pretty good, thanks.
Join us as Brett
Fidoe.
Ben Swarbrick's in the ring with Brett Fidoe, making his professional debut from Preston. I know we were talking about watching this fight earlier on tonight. He sold a few tickets and what an opportunity to get going out live on Box Nation now.
Oh, it's exactly what you dream of, isn't it?
Yeah, you turn up tonight, you're being told, I think it was probably due to be on round about midnight, something like that. So to get on now, 3-4 hours earlier. He's taking the opportunity as well. He's producing, he's on the front foot, he's throwing shots. Very, very good journeyman, Brett.
Yeah,
Fidoe.
good old. I was just about to say, good old Brett Fidoe. One of the good ones, isn't he? If you're off your game, Brett will beat you.
Yeah. He's having a little look here in the first round.
So, another debutant tonight. We've already had successful debuts for Mickey Ellison and Omar Dussery. Both produce the goods, got points victories. Swarbrick, nice left hand there.
Yeah, it was a lovely shot, lovely combination there after the jab. Left hand to the body, well done Swarbrick. And the first round of your professional career, my son.
Looks to be a fan of all things Japanese with his samurai tattoo and the cherry blossom.
Yeah,
he's also got.
I've just been commenting on the ink on him as well.
If you're wondering why we're not pushing the hashtag VIP Boxing Live and your questions and comments, it's because this is recorded. But show's going out live on Box Nation. You're watching for recorded coverage for VIP Boxing TV.
We could still push it anyway, and then when we come to do the next show, we can catch up on what hashtags we've not had in the meantime.
What was the question you were asking about Emmerdale earlier?
Yeah, who did you want to die this week? Do you know what Emmerdale this week has been? It's been sensational.
I believe it was like a blockbuster feature film.
It was like watching Final Destination meets
Seconds
the Dingles. It was unbelievable. And some of the performances as well. Ashley Peacock, like I say, the vicar. Yeah, it was top draw. I'm an EastEnders fan myself, obviously, because big fan of Phil Mitchell and the guys down the Queen bit. But yeah, EastEnders, Emmerdale stole the show this week.
Who are you taking the best of a Woolpack against the best of a Queen Vic? 8 on 8 in Albert Square.
In a scrap?
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be hands down. It'd be the boys from be the boys who both got the E20.
What about the farm strength though? Farm boy strength?
No, it doesn't matter, mate. They'd probably wrestle 1 or 2 to the ground, mate. But I think Phil Mitchell, he's probably still pound for pound #1 out there. And you've got the Nancy boys over in Corrie. I mean, they're just pathetic. Steve McDonald, the top fella. I'd love to go out for a night out with him, but he looks like he's falling over whenever you see him, doesn't he? Fidoe just rolling under the punches there. Swarbrick still throwing those shots. Just 10 fights to go now, John.
Just
flying through them.
I'll be honest, we've flown through them a lot quicker than I thought we would. And this is one that's not going to be broadcast after 11 p.m, so we're already on to a winner.
I mean, League Gillespie's due to go out last, and I don't know. I think whatever happens, he's going to be going on last. But if you're going on last after potentially Jamie Cox and then one other fight, you know, it certainly helps your mental state and the frame of mind that you're in there.
I'll show you in a sec. He's on my front. I don't think we can put Fidoe in the journeyman category, can we? Every time I see Fidoe, he does come to win. I don't think he's quite put himself in the journeyman mode yet. He loses a lot more than he wins now.
No, I do class Fidoe as a journeyman. I think it's, for me, it's when, yeah, he will give some people, you know, he'll give you a couple of tough rounds and things like that, but I think he's stopped coming to win every fight now.
Yeah.
I think sometimes he turns, you know, he boxed Sonny Edwards, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, and I certainly don't think he's one of these journeymen that come in, you know, it's a shutout points victory or what have you. Just spotted a young lady there sitting in the third row, sitting on her own there, John.
Yeah, if you're watching it again, comment under the YouTube video.
Yeah. You might see a commentator walk down there in a minute. I think we'll toss off for it, heads and tails. We'll just put heads and tails.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah. Just in case you were unsure where we're going there. Is that Mason Cartwright sitting ringside as well?
It is, yeah.
As well, yeah.
Mason Nutty Cartwright.
Yeah, boxing Monday night, I believe.
Yeah, he's on Frank Warren's charity show, isn't he?
Lovely right hand there from Swarbrick on the way in.
Yeah, he's into a rhythm now, isn't he, Swarbrick?
Last few seconds, end of the second round.
Yeah, Cartwright's out at No Limits Gym now, isn't he? Left Arnie's in Failsworth.
Been trained by Danny Whiffle, top trainers. Got Tom Farrell, Tom McGuinness, Jed Carroll in his camp.
Cartwright, Mason's a bit of a character, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's up the wall. He's up the wall's probably the fairest way of saying it. It's probably the best way of describing it. End of the second round there. I think Swarbrick's taken both the first rounds.
Swarbrick's, he'll be over the moon with it, won't he? Got his feet wet now as a professional.
Yeah, he will.
He looks like he might be an exciting type of a fighter down at the lower weights as well. You know, he's on the front foot, isn't he? Moving his head, looking to get in range.
Yeah, he's looking to make a scrap of everything in there and make it interesting, make it exciting.
Corners, 10 seconds.
I believe later on tonight we may be joined by Joe Murray if he can find his way.
Yeah, I had
to
a bit
commentary
position
before, but I'm not ranking him back
Round
yet.
3.
It'll be another round somewhere. I think he's looking for Scotty Cardle.
More of which later. Stay tuned. We'll ask Joe to give us the. Well, he'll have a couple of fights to do it, won't he? We'll ask him for a full breakdown of the weekend in Denmark, including for Sunday.
Yeah, it sounds. You know, I've spoke to Joe. I've not actually called with him yet. I'm due to be seeing him tomorrow morning, and sounds like he's had absolutely the time of his life out there. And I think we're on over 6 million views now of the knockout. It was on 5 point. I think it was on 5.6 early yesterday, and just going up hour by hour by hour. It's unbelievable. You know, he went out there. He's expected to get beat by a lot of people. The people who knew. We had money on him.
Some of us had money on Joe. Yeah.
Yeah, he made a lot of people very happy and very rich last weekend, as well as putting himself back in the frame.
That's it. For someone like Joe, who's he's had his time out of the ring and probably flirted with packing it in at times and stuff, just landing that one right hand.
Yeah, I think
it just sends you around the world, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Joe was always very careful that he didn't say he'd packed in, and he did have a couple of breathers. He fell out. You know, people forget. You know, what happened to him after he lost the second Liam Walsh fight. You know, he was given his contract back, and you know, Joe's not a big ticket seller. He doesn't sell loads of tickets, and it's a tough spot. It doesn't matter. You know, Joe Murray. A lot of people say he's the most talented amateur boxer ever to come out of Manchester, but if you don't sell tickets, and you know, he's lost to Liam Walsh, and we all know where Liam Walsh is going in February next year. He's going to be in for the world title.
I think you have to judge that on the first meeting. The second fight wasn't Joe. The first fight was razor thin.
Yeah, it was. I think it comes down to opinions, the first fight. And then, you know, you look at somebody here now like Swarbrick starting out as well. He's looking for those opportunities, looking to get on the big bills. And I think that's why you need to be exciting. You've got to be on the front foot. Just thinking about the number of professional boxers we've got in Preston now. Seems to be more and more people in Preston turning up and turning out. You know, the show seems to be popping up and what have you. And so certainly Steve Wood and the VIP boys.
And Johnny Roy's got his scene there as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. Yeah, a couple of Preston lads seem to be on on the shows quite regularly now. I know it's been. I think Steve did a show at the Guildhall a couple of years ago.
Nice. Double jab right hand there from Swart, using his range. When he puts his punches together from that range, he looks really good, doesn't he?
Yeah, and you look at the guy who's in his corner there, Michael Jennings. You know, it doesn't get any better than that, does it? To have in your corner, somebody that's been there and boxed on the biggest stage, and he's held well, certainly what I regard as the best belt in world boxing in the British belt, the Lonsdale belt. He's got Dave Jennings, very experienced, doing a great job. Some of the work they've done with Jack Armfield is absolutely fantastic. They've got Mark Jeffers coming through. Matty Askin fighting for the British title eliminator later on the year. It's great to see, and it's great to see Mike Jennings back so involved in the game.
It's strange, isn't it, how gyms go through ups and down periods. Where they may go through a barren spell, and then all of a sudden there's a group of fighters coming out from Michael Jennings' gym in Chorley. Success breeds success, doesn't it? Everyone spurs each other on. When I was speaking to recently? I was speaking to Ryan Farag, and his ERT had a red hot time, didn't he? Everton Red Triangle. And he said every time a new belt came in the gym, it just spurred them all on. This last year has not gone as well for ERT, but yet you're getting people in Chorley cropping up. You're getting No Limits have cropped up. It's strange how it happens.
Yeah, you only need to look back at likes of the Calzagis when, before you knew it, you had Reset. Gavin Rees was winning, and then before you knew, Bradley Price was on an
10 seconds.
a long unbeaten run. You always had Calzaghi, who was always on an unbeaten run, obviously, but
Enzo.
It just
Seconds out.
Again, Macronelli.
Fourth and final
started
round.
pulling knockouts out of everywhere. Gary Lockett was on a good run, and it was just.
Here's one. Hashtag VIP Boxing Live. Keep this in mind for a future show. Which of the era 2000 light middleweights would you like to have seen face off? So you've got Alexander, Farnell, Takaloo, Lockett, Roberts, James Hare, Jawade Khalik. All those guys were active at the same time, and only a couple of them actually fought. Which of those matchups would have been the best fight? I would love to have seen Wayne Alexander and Gary Lockett. Lights out for someone there.
Yeah, I think that was probably the one I was going to mention. Obviously, throw Jamie Moore's name in there as well, but I think Wayne Alexander, I think it's a little bit like the Joe Murray knockout we've just been talking about. I think whenever you see the Wayne Alexander knockout of Takulu, it's one that never gets old. You never get bored of watching that shot, do you? And I think Gary Lockett's a little bit underappreciated for what a good fighter he was.
Yeah, people just look at the fight with Pavlik.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
When he took it to buy a house, he'll quite happily tell you that he didn't want to be there. But Gary Joe in his prime was a huge puncher, very exciting.
He had a good scrap with Ryan Rhodes, didn't he? I think it was a middleweight though, wasn't it, that fight? And, I do like Gary, and it's great to see Gary in the gym, and what he's doing with Dale Evans, and before that what he was doing with Nick Blackwell before the unfortunate incident in the Eubank fight, and again it's it comes back to the likes of Mick Jennings. You look at the professional boxers that Mick Jennings was in a stable with when he was under Brian Hughes. It's all learnings that he's taken, and he's bringing up, and he's got his own gym over there in Chorley. Been over to the gym a couple of times. It's a great setup he's got. Working hard. He's building an amateur stable as well.
The road work. Well, they don't actually do road work either, do they? I remember speaking to Matty Askin. He has them doing fell runs, doesn't he? Long distance fell running.
Yeah, it's quite unique and quite tailored to his own beliefs and his own design on professional boxing, and it certainly works. A little left hand was taken there, don't get me wrong, from Swarbrick. Fidoe just sneaked a little one over. But Swarbrick's impressed me in every round here. He's won the rounds, he's worked hard.
Well, and takes a nice left up from Fidoe again there.
Yeah, I think Fidoe's having a bit of success, but certainly a lot more success in this round. Just having a little complaint about the head, a little head clash there, and as he was complaining about it, Swarbrick landed a nice combination to the body, doubling up both hands.
Yeah, Gary Smooth Booth just joining us now. He's got Lee Gillespie on the bill later. What can people expect from Lee later, Boovy? And speaking to a microphone, we can't hear you from there.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, Lee's in good shape. He's been training hard. He's been in the gym regular. He's had a few problems, but he's right bang at it now.
How do you go around keeping someone ticking over, keeping them warm when you've got no idea what time you might be on? Like, it could be, looking at this, it might be tomorrow morning.
Yeah. He's basically just gone for a few walks now, and just keeping him switched on. Just drawing him in every now and again. Make sure that his mind's in the right place. You know, he's not much you can do. He can't sit around all day doing now. So he just got to think about the good things, all the good stuff he can do, and then work from there.
We had John Telford join us on the commentary as well, and you've got Luke Evans. The gym seems to be moving, Gary. The smooth camp, it's the place to be in Earlham.
Yeah, we're rocking it in a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee scores the contest 40 points to 36.
Really well at the moment.
The winner in the blue
Luke's
corner from Preston on his debut, Ben Swarbrick.
Getting there, we're getting his time
And
right.
a round of applause for the gallant Brett Fidoe.
Rome wasn't built in a day. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the forthcoming future.
Swarbrick there, just confirmation, 40-36 win on his debut. He'll be over the moon with that.